in our life, you can say we have well, it's not we have, it's my opinion. Again, everything I'm saying, it's my own opinion. Let's say we have four main quadrants of life, which is relationship, love, friends, family, business, your work, job, money, everything, all that, health. Everybody wants to be healthy and stuff. The fourth one, I think, is one of the most important for also for your inner state, how you're gonna feel. It's self-evolvement, because monkey or dogs, they perfect naturally. They don't need self-evolvement. Now people, they lack in that. They stop at certain age, and once they stop, I mean, if you don't, it becomes like this wine, cheap wine, that nobody needs. They just throw it away in the garbage. Because as you can see, some people, like Warren Buffett, 90 years old, richest, best investor in the world, Warren Buffett. Or he has a vice president of his company, Charlie Munger. He's 96 years old and is running $600 billion company. Even if you look at the presidents, they're not young kids. So if person evolves, you can still be active, and you exchange energy. It's also, if you put a water in a bucket in one place for years, it's bad water. It's dead water. If you look at the river, it's always refreshing, new energy. So if you stop evolving, if you stop exchange energy, person even gets smell different. All the people, they even have different smell because they don't exchange energy. They become like this water in the bucket. If they fresh like a river, I bet you if you go to somewhere in Japan over there, Chinese, some old people, they don't smell the people who active. You understand? If you don't do so, that self-evolvement, it's the fourth quadrant, let's say, of the life. Now, if you take one of these quadrants and you multiply it on a zero, you ignore it completely, then you multiply the quadrants on a zero. Everything else not gonna work. So at least put 1%, something. I mean, anything. Sometimes I don't have time to exercise, or I don't feel like. I used to exercise also all my life. Now I don't feel it. So I go swimming, or I go maybe calling somebody and do it with somebody if I don't feel myself. But if I don't have time every other day, I still try to find, at least once a month, something. But you have to do something. If you ignore it completely, you multiply on a zero the whole quadrant. Same thing, self-evolvement. But the point is, we spoke about the fears. If you become Mother Teresa and you just take one quadrant, helping everybody, and you ignore the rest, there is also not exchange of energy, and you multiply in a zero. Your health, your business, and your self-evolvement. I don't know. Even if she was self-evolved woman, I don't know her personally, but she only was given energy. But I don't think she was a fulfilled person. I don't think she felt pretty good. Maybe at some point, but you need to cover them all. You need to do at least something, some effort. I mean, better to balance it, but it's hard, always hard to find balance. It's not easy, but at least if you find a mentor in business, especially, it's gonna be much easier. Or in sport, somebody you can do with somebody. Sometimes if you don't feel to do something, just find somebody who also have the same interest, like traveling. People go travel, especially Americans. they go to any other country, Japan, and they wear the same shorts, the same t-shirt, and they go to probably McDonald's over there. So if you go to other country, or if you do something, you need to merge with this different energy. You know, dress like local people, maybe try local food, maybe try local activities, whatever they like to do, and merge with this culture, and you will have this exchange of energy more. Because when you just travel, do the same, you can just, you know, you don't need to travel. They go to India, they wear the same thing, they eat the same food there, and they do the same thing. So it's, you understand? So you need to merge with the universe and exchange this energy with other people, other cultures, and it's gonna help as your also self-involvement. You need this. It's important for not just self-involvement. Sometimes you don't. Everybody have bad times. So when you go travel, the more you merge with their culture, the more go watch even their movie, even if you don't understand Italian, or try, you understand, like learn some words.
Yeah.
Learn 10 words is enough to, you know, ask what time is it and how to get to local theater. So it's also important. So the more you merge with the different energy and you exchange it, for example, when you go swimming in ocean for 20 minutes, you come outside, you feel more refreshed, right? You feel a little better. So you gave away your energy, and universe gives you fresh energy. If you just sit like this water in a bucket, you basically become as a river, but in all 4 quadrants. At least, you know, again, at least something, not can do 25, 25, 25. But at least some effort put in each of them. Now let's get back to the fears. If person cannot exchange energy, he cannot feel those endorphins, he cannot feel good, let's say, right? If you don't feel good, even if you get rid of all your fears, you still have maybe fear of death. Everybody have this fear, but the more you kind of merge with the universe and with the world, it's kind of interesting, and you reach some of your goals, you don't look at this fear of death something really scary and it's chasing you all the time. You don't even think about it. I mean, sometimes it's good to think about it, talk about it, but not too much. You know, don't make too much, like panic attacks and all that stuff that it leads to. But it's also, if person cannot reach its goals, is not really unhappy, doesn't travel, doesn't do nothing, he's gonna have fears. Even if he helps, usually they help in the shelters, he's still gonna have those issues. If you see person who more exchanged with energy, like more active, you see that they have less fears, you can say, right? You can see that they more. So it's also another thing. You understand? The more you merge with universe and exchange energy, you're always gonna have this fresh energy from other people, universe, and everything else. So it's also important for your inner, you can say, to become calm inside, and yeah, and there is